This is OpenOcean, and welcome to this tutorial where we're gonna use the professional platform. OpenOcean is a full aggregation protocol that sources liquidity both from DeFi and CeFi. It lets you trade on the best prices with lowest leverage. Currently we support Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Ontology, Tron and Solana, and we continuously aggregate more public chains such as Polygon. We aggregate all the major decentralized exchanges on the various public chains, and we also do aggregate centralized exchanges. So let's go ahead and go into the demo. I'm gonna click on Pro. So this is our professional trading platform. I'm just gonna explain the UI here. So over here you can first see the different public chains we have aggregated, and you can change between them. Here in the middle you can search for the different trading pairs. Then we have the price charts here, and we have it for DeFi and for CeFi. And lastly we have something quite unique called spread. So this is where you can see the difference between DeFi and CeFi, and you potentially can spot some arbitrage opportunities. Over here we have the different exchanges. So we have the DeFi exchanges here. We also chose a pair here with Loopring, which has a layer 2 solution, so you can also see the layer 2 prices. And over here you can see the CeFi. Below you have the different trading terminals. This one is for DeFi, and this one is for centralized exchanges. Up here we have a couple of options. We have the bridge. We also have the tab where you can go back to the simple classic terminal. Here you can log into your centralized exchange account, and here you can change between the networks and connect your wallet. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do an example. First I want to log into my centralized exchange account. So we can see up here that I logged into my centralized exchange account. Next I'm gonna choose the public chain that I want to use. For this example we're gonna use Binance Smart Chain, and I'm gonna go ahead and connect my MetaMask. So now you see it also changed over here, the public chain. My centralized exchange account is connected and my wallet is connected. I'm gonna try to use USDT CTK for this example. So down here in the terminal we can type in our swap. So I'm gonna try to type a relatively large order first, which is 10,000 USDT, and down here I can see how many CTK I can get for that on a swap. Up here we can see that OpenOcean actually in fact has the best price, because it splits the route and access different liquidity pools and potentially different exchanges, decentralized exchanges. Over here we can see the CeFi price. So for this particular example you can see that the CeFi price is actually cheaper. Down here the next step I do is that I can also go over to the centralized exchange, and I can type in the 10,000 USDT that I want to trade, and then I can compare the price with that specific amount between DeFi and CeFi. So in DeFi I get this amount. Over in CeFi, which is an exchange, I will get this amount. So it's relatively better to go trade on CeFi. And this is something you should take note of when you trade, especially large orders. It's always a good idea to check the different price quotes and see where you can get the best deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and type a smaller order. Gonna say 4 USDT that I want to swap to CTK. Next step is that I need to unlock the USDT, so I allow the platform to execute the swap for me. I'm just gonna unlock the 4 USDT that we're gonna use for this swap. If you use the infinited function, please study it before you use it. I'm gonna go ahead and press unlock. Then MetaMask prompt me, and this is the transaction I need to confirm to unlock the the 4 USDT. And now we have unlocked the USDT, and you can see here it says I can swap now, so I'm gonna go ahead and say swap. But before that, you need to also note these things below here. For example, the price tolerance. This means how much slippage I'm basically willing to accept, and you can go in and adjust it. Below that is the gas price, and here's the token price. So I'm gonna say swap now. Then I get prompted, it's from USDT to CTK, the token price and the tolerance. This is the estimated amount I will get, and this is what I'm guaranteed minimum to get. I'm gonna go ahead and say confirm swap. The transaction will get prompted in MetaMask, and after that you can view the transaction on Binance Smart Chain Scan in this case. So that was a swap on the professional terminal. If you do multiple swap and want to keep track of your orders, you can also go down here to transaction history and see the various trades you have done. One last thing is that you can also see a couple of things here around your centralized exchange account. You can click into the account, you can look into the security and the spot orders. Over here you can also see the transaction history. You can connect and disconnect your wallets. So that was the demonstration about the professional platform.